Welcome to Easy to Love Yoga with Shanna. Today we're doing a chair yoga practice and we're just using a chair and a yoga mat. Make sure all four legs of your chair are firmly on your mat to avoid any slipping during this practice. Let's begin. Come seated forward in your chair so your glutes are on the chair, hamstrings are off the chair, allowing you to have a nice 90-degree bend at the knees and your feet flat on the floor. Thinking about your posture now, sitting nice tall posture here, straight spine, resting your hands on your lap, closing your eyes, and taking just a moment to notice your breath. Are you breathing deeply, allowing the belly to rise on the inhale? Just notice. Scanning your body, starting at the crown of your head, working down to your toes. Notice any areas you need to be mindful of as we move through this practice together. Remembering always to keep yourself safe, and if something feels uncomfortable, please do not do that pose. Beginning our 4 square breathing practice, starting with an inhale through the nose of 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain the emptiness. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Retain. Exhale. Retain. Inhale, notice your posture. Retain. Exhale. Retain. Inhale. Retain. Exhale. Retain. Returning now to your regular breath and noticing if you're breathing deeply. Gently opening your eyes. Let's begin by bringing one ear towards the shoulder. Gently stretching the side of the neck. One more breath here. Returning to our starting position and now lowering the opposite ear to the shoulder. One more breath here. And returning to center. This time lifting the chin as we gaze up at the ceiling, stretching the front of the neck. And returning to center and lowering the chin to the chest, stretching the back of the neck. And returning to center, rolling your shoulders to the back of the room, releasing any tension you might have in the shoulders. Nice big rolls. And rolling towards the front of the room, the opposite direction. Beautiful. We're going to start with our arms in a T. Start with a small circle, rotating towards the front of the room. As we continue, make that circle a little bigger, a little larger, and try to go here in your full range of motion, making that circle a little smaller, smaller, and pausing. Rotate towards the back of the room now. Making that circle a little larger. Once more, larger, full range of motion here. And once again, making that circle smaller. Nice tight circles. Beautiful. And resting the hands down. Shrug the shoulders up as we inhale. Exhale, release. Shrug and inhale, exhale, release. Shrug and inhale, exhale, release. One more time. Shrug and inhale, Exhale, release. Bring those arms back into a T, taking the hands forward. This time bringing the palms up. We're going to bring those arms behind us, palms up, and in front, palms up. So just move from the front position to the back position, palms up each time, rotating so the palms can come up behind. Still sitting nice and tall in your chair. Once more to the front and to the back. Relaxing the hands at the side. Once again, shrug, inhale, exhale, release. Shrug, inhale, exhale, release. And just one more time. Shrug, inhale, exhale, release. Let's roll out the wrists. Keeping the wrists healthy is so important. Spend a lot of time on our computers, our phones, and doing so many other things in our day. Rolling the opposite way. Beautiful. Making a stop sign with one hand, bringing gentle pressure to the fingers just until you can feel the sensation of the stretch in the lower part of the wrist. One more breath here. And now we're going to lower the fingers and once again, gentle pressure, feeling this time the stretch along the top of the wrist. And changing sides, making that stop sign, gentle pressure to the fingers, feeling the sensation in the lower part of the wrist. And lowering the fingers, once again, gentle pressure, feeling the sensation along the top of the wrist this time. One more breath here, and let's roll out the wrists in one direction and the other. Beautiful. We're going to once again drop our hands down by the side, bringing one hand overhead, looking through the fingers, and then changing immediately to the opposite side. So a nice fluid movement, looking up through the fingers at the ceiling. As your hand reaches the top point, once again, rotate it down, change sides. Nice, even, fluid movement. And this time add a little deep stretch to the side. Deepen that stretch each time, more into a side bend each time you bring that hand up overhead. Taking your time with this, looking up through the hands at the ceiling, deepening that side bend every time. This is the last set. Beautiful, and come back into that seated position. Now we're going to take our arms once again into a T. I want you to sit tall in your chair here. Exhale and twist in one direction, stopping at that sensation of the twist, holding here for 6 rounds of breath. Looking towards the hand behind you. One more breath. Return to center. And once again, exhale and twist, stopping at that sensation of the stretch, looking at the hand behind you, 6 rounds of breath. One more breath. Coming to center once again, exhale and twist, holding 4 rounds of breath. Returning to center, opposite direction, 4 rounds of breath. And coming back to center, lowering the hands. Now we're going to bring our hands into a T. Bring one hand forward, the opposite behind. I want you to look to the open body. And we're going to change hands, and we're going to change our glance as we change the positioning of the hands. Looking from side to side, twisting with the hands. Feeling that gentle twist in the center of the body. 2 more sets. Last set. Beautiful, and returning to center. Now we're going to hold onto the chair with both hands. We're going to pick one foot up and we're going to circle the heel. You choose the direction you like to start. Now let's circle the heel in the opposite direction, rolling the ankle. Placing that foot down, lifting the other foot, circling in one direction, sitting nice and tall in the chair. And circling the opposite way. And placing that foot down, picking up your opposite foot, pointing the toe, flexing the heel. Point, flex, point, flex. 4 more. Last one. Place that foot down, opposite foot comes up, point, flex, point, flex, and 4 more. Beautiful, last one. Placing that foot down. Now we're just going to take our feet out slightly. Feet are on a diagonal, toes pointing on a diagonal towards the corners of the mat. We're going to bring our elbows down to our knees. We're going to rotate and bring one hand to the sky. Come back down onto our elbow and change sides, looking up through the hand overhead. Keeping a nice fluid movement here. Once your elbow lands on your leg, opposite hand can start to rise. Four more singles. Last one here, stopping with both elbows on the legs. Now allow the hands to slide all the way down to the ankles. I want you to think about allowing the back to relax. So soften and round with the back, relaxing the back, relaxing the shoulders. 3 more rounds of breath here. Remember to relax. Keeping one hand on the foot, rotate the opposite hand to the sky and come back down. Once that hand's landed on the foot, rotate the opposite side again in a nice fluid movement as we do this rotation. Changing from side to side. Looking up through the hand at the ceiling. And let's do 4 more singles. This is the last one. Both hands on the ankles, holding here. Bringing your hands, touching the fingers down to the ground, relaxing that back just a little more. Bringing the fingers to the feet, slowly having the hands rise up the feet and come back into a seated position. Drawing those feet back in so you have that nice 90-degree bend at the knees, feet flat on the floor. Sitting tall in your chair, thinking about your breath once again, breathing deeply. Now we're going to hold on to the edges of the chair with both hands. We're going to lift one foot, take it forward, keep the knees slightly bent, and we're going to take it out to the side for an inner thigh and groin stretch. Now you're going to feel your quads really working here, holding your leg up against gravity. Sitting nice and tall in the chair. Think about your breath. Let's draw that foot forward and take it back out to the side. Forward to the side. Let's do 4 more singles. This is the last one. Forward to the side. Back forward. Let's place that foot down. Holding onto the chair, picking the other foot up, keeping that slight bend in the knee. Take it out to the side, feeling the quad. Hold your leg up against gravity in this inner thigh and groin stretch. Still sitting tall. Let's bring it forward to the side. Forward to the side. And let's do 4 more. This is the last one. Forward to the side and coming back forward, placing that foot down. Beautiful. Now we're going to take our left foot, bring it slightly forward, draw your right foot over the left knee, and then bring your left foot back so it's 90-degree bend. Keep your right knee slightly bent, foot flexed. Exhale and lower towards the legs, just until you can feel that nice stretch in the hip. Remember to keep breathing. Now if it's available to you, lower a little closer to the legs. Rise up slightly. And all the way up, take that left foot forward, let the right foot come down to the ground. This time the right foot forward, left foot crosses over the right knee, and then bring that right foot back so you have that 90-degree bend at the knee. Keep the left foot flexed to protect the left knee. Exhale and lower towards the legs, just until you feel the stretch in the hip. Remember, still breathe deeply through this process. Don't hold your breath. If it's available to you, lower a little closer to the legs, deep in the stretch. Rise up slightly. One more breath here. Come all the way up, bring that right foot forward, taking the left foot down, coming back, seated in your chair, nice and tall, nice 90-degree bend at the knees, feet flat on the ground. A couple of rounds of cow and cat breaths. So taking your hands loosely at the sides. Inhale, lift the hands and your gaze up into cow. Exhale into cat, arch the back towards the back of your chair, drawing the arms behind. Inhale, up to cow. Exhale, arch to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale, bring those arms up overhead, looking up through the hands, gently twisting to one side, stopping at that sensation, the stretch. 3 rounds of breath. Coming back to center and exhaling and twisting the opposite way, holding 3 rounds of breath. Twisting to center, exhale and twist, hold for 6 rounds of breath. Slowly rotating back to center, exhale and twist, hold 6 rounds of breath. Exhale, coming to center, taking those arms down. Now we're going to take our feet on a diagonal once again, sitting nice and tall here, bringing your arms into a cactus pose. This is a goddess pose here. We're going to add to this by drawing the wrists and the elbows together in front, squeezing here, and then bringing them back to neutral. Squeeze forward, come back to neutral, forward squeeze, and neutral. This time we're going to bring those elbows slightly behind us, feeling the shoulder blades engage. And come back to neutral. Squeeze behind, neutral. Squeeze behind. And come back to neutral. Now we're going to combine. So squeeze in front, come to neutral, squeeze behind, neutral, in front, neutral, behind, neutral. Last round, in front, neutral, behind, neutral. Beautiful. Let's shake the fingers out, lower the arms, roll the elbows and the shoulders. Nice and big here. Nice big rolls. Get the elbows involved. Get them really making those big circles with your elbows. Once more to the back. And again, making those circles with the elbows and the shoulders, rolling forward, making them nice and big here. 2 more. Beautiful, and just shake it out at the side. Bring your feet back together in front. 90-degree bend at the knees, sitting tall once again. Beautiful. Now we're just going to bring our hands out into a T. Palms forward. Draw those palms together in front of the body. And then draw them behind as far as you can. Whatever your range of motion is fine. Coming forward to the back. Palms together forward to the back. Forward to the back. And this time coming forward and holding here, let's bring the backs of the hands together and draw to the back. Backs of the hands forward to the back. Forward to the back. Forward to the back. One last time. Forward and to the back. Coming back to neutral, dropping. Drawing one arm across the body, supporting under the elbow, relaxing the shoulder here. In a nice stretch. Sitting tall. Taking that hand high, touching down to the shoulder, supporting under the elbow, bringing the elbow close to the head, pointed upward. Or if it's more comfortable, grab that elbow, draw the hand in between the shoulder blades. Whatever works best for you on any given day is exactly where you need to be. One more breath here. And relax and draw the other arm across the body, supporting under the elbow, relaxing the shoulders, sitting tall. Taking that hand high, touching down to the shoulder, support under the elbow, or grab the elbow and bring that hand in between the shoulder blades. Find what works best for you today. One more breath here. And just relax the arms, rolling the shoulders to the back. Nice big rolls. And let's add the elbows into that roll. Nice big rolls, include the elbows. Once more here. And let's drop the hands, rolling the shoulders forward. Let's add the elbows in. Two more. Beautiful, dropping the arms to the side. Inhale, shrug. Exhale, release. Inhale, shrug. Exhale, release. 2 more of these. Inhale, shrug. Exhale, release. Inhale, shrug. Exhale, release. Drawing those arms up overhead, bringing the palms of the hands together, lowering them down to heart center, closing your eyes for a moment, taking the time to notice your breath. Performing another scan of your body, starting at the crown of your head, working down to the toes. Noticing without judgment any changes from the scan at the start of class. Feeling the energy flow through the body. Bring your attention once again to your breath. I'd like to thank all of you for spending time in self-care today in this mindful practice. I hope you have a beautiful day. Namaste.